There's no escape for you, my friend. I'm coming. It's gonna be a lot of Thrive popping off in one moment. Oh, you also watched it on Cheese TV? What about Dragon Ball Z? Are you into that? Here we go. Boom! Slam it down. Whoa! Slam it. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another deck guide. For today, I've put together a monsters list for you. I really hope you're going to enjoy this list. I've titled it Baby Ozrel because we are playing the Ghoul in this list, and it basically is like a little Ozrel. It's also a necrophage like the Ozrel, and allows you to consume a unit from your graveyard. We're going to be looking to use this to consume one of the Griffins that we have in this deck. So it plays for some pretty good value, 5 for 10 ultimately. And we want to kind of do that at the end of a match to help trigger the Koshis that we have in this deck. So the leader ability that we're using is Force of Nature. The order allows you to spawn and play Woodland Spirit, this token unit that you see here. It's a unit that's at 9 power, so it's pretty good at activating Thrive. And really what we want to do with this unit is click leader ability when we have both Koshis down on the board. That way we can trigger the Thrive of these units and they can spawn and trigger lava. And we kind of want to use this in a 2-0 fashion, this strategy, or save this combination with leader for a short round 3. The stratagem that we're using is Crystal Skull. Boost an allied unit by 4, giving it Veil. The target for Skull really is the Witch Apprentice units. They're very nice engines to have. Pretty good passive points on the pass at times. Can put the opponent in a bad position. So when we're going first, you can boost up the Witch Apprentices with Crystal Skull. In addition to that, we do also have the Wild Hunt Hounds that you can use this on. And obviously, you know, if you don't have those targets, you're just going to put it onto whatever else that you have on the board at the time. What I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card and when to play it during a match. So to begin with, we've got the Necker unit here. It's a Thrive unit. Basically what that means is as you play a unit with a higher power than this, it's going to be boosting itself by 1. On the deploy, it just spawns another copy of itself right next to itself on the same row that you play it on. With this deck, try to play all your units in one row because we do have some units with Sabbath in this deck. Okay, so Necker is a nice way to open up into round 1 proactively when you're going first. Then we've got the Drowner in here. The Drowner is also a Thrive unit, so it fits with the theme of this deck. My reasoning for adding the Drowner into this deck is because we do have some control through the Toad that we're playing in here. And in addition to that, we've got Spores. Sometimes these cards may be dead if the opponent plays a Defender and stacks their units behind Defender. So if you've got Drowner, say towards the end of the match, you could let your opponent stack all those units there. Then you could use Drowner to just move the Defender and still get through to anything behind it. Outside of that, it does come in handy if your opponent has some row-locked units, okay? Melee row-locked, range row-locked, you can move them and take away some of their value. So this card is used as needed during a match. If you think you don't need it, don't look for it, leave it in your deck. 2 Wild Hunt Hounds, Dominance unit. Trigger this ability if you control the highest unit on the battlefield. That shouldn't be too hard for us being a monsters deck, and we are going tall with some of our units, so we should be able to find consistent value with the Hound here. So at the end of your turn, it's just boosting itself by 1. A good round 1 card. You can play them both out round 1 if you like, or you could save 1 for later during the match. This is really good to give the stratagem to in particular. Pillars in here to simply purify your units. We do have a few engines that we may need to purify if they get locked. You might need to purify the Witch Apprentice, the Hounds, maybe Necker. I mean, it's a Thrive unit that could get locked. In addition to that, the Koshi, She Who Knows, maybe Old Spear Tip more than anything else. So as you can see, Pell is pretty good to have in this list. And just remember, if your opponent has a resilience unit, you can remove the resilience from it by purifying it too. So that's why I like Pella. We could use it offensively and defensively. 2 Kiki more workers. The reason they're in here is they can help trigger Thrive because they're a 7 powered unit. They're a bit conditional because if they lose the armor, they get destroyed. So all your opponent needs is 3 points of damage and this dies. They can help make Ghoul a decent play still, if for some reason you don't get Griffin as a target in your graveyard. So feel free to use them round 1 and on the bleed as well, or for a short round 3. They're pretty flexible to use in this deck. Megascope, choose a bronze allied unit, spawn a base copy of it to the right of Megascope after 2 turns, or timer 2 has ended, should I say. What you can do with Megascope is use it to get an extra Witch Apprentice, a Hound. A Griffin's also pretty good. You use this whenever you need to, really. Then moving up the list, we've got Spores here. Reset the power of a unit. Now this is going to be for units which are boosted taller than their original base power. So if something's got a base power of 3, and it got 5 boost, it just returns it back to the original power, okay? So it's to do with boosted units. Keep in mind, if your own units become damaged and there's something with a high base power, you could use this on your own unit to heal it as well. So just a bit of control in our deck. So I've got the Ghoul here. Consume a bronze unit in your graveyard. It's melee row locked. So I think with this list, we want to be stacking our units melee row, most likely, because we've got a few melee row locked units. The target for Ghoul, like I said, would be Griffin. So kind of the idea is that we banish one of the Griffins from graveyard, we thin the other one out from deck with Mamuna, and then in a short round 3, you could play Ghoul onto the thinned Griffin for 10 points, which is pretty good at 5 provisions. So it's a short round 3 card in my mind. But if that doesn't happen for some reason, you can use it on Kiki More Worker. That's fine as a backup. With the Witch Apprentices, they activate on Sabbath. They'll be boosting themselves by 2 points at the end of your turn. So we want to play these when we have 25 or more points on a row. And playing this unit down can add to Sabbath itself. They're really nice to help get round control round 1, and I think they're great into round 2. Maybe in round 3 they're going to be a bit suspect to play because it's a bit hard to get Sabbath within a few turns. All right, so round 1 or round 2 cards I suggest. With the Griffins, we're not playing them for deploy. We're going to use Imlerith to thin one out, discarding it into the graveyard. That does give us good tempo and thinning. And then we're going to use Mamuna to banish that Griffin and thin the other one out from deck. So what that means is that you always want to look for one Griffin in hand, keep it there, and you always want to leave the other one in your deck at all times. With Spear Tip here, we're just looking to thin out old Spear Tip from our deck. That will happen after timer 3 has ended. It's a good round 1 card because it gives thinning, and we can play She Who Knows with Spear Tip for a very big resilience unit carryover. With Osrul, works similar to Ghoul, but we'll be looking to play this ranged row, consume a unit from your graveyard. In the best case scenario, we're consuming Spear Tip at 18 base power once it's boosted. But if not, your backup plays can be She Who Knows perhaps, or you could look into your opponent's graveyard to play it on the melee row. So Osrul's going to be like a short round 3 card for us after bleeding the opponent. Toad Prince, deploy melee, consume a unit with 4 or less power. This offers us some control with this list. I think it's really nice because it can activate Thrive too. Use this card as you need to. It's a bit conditional because it has to be a unit with 4 or less power. So maybe you want to use this in round 1 or 2 when you can see more units from your opponent. Melee row. Oops. Then we've got Imlerith here. Deploy is also melee row locked. Draw a card, then discard a card. If the discarded card was a unit, boosts off by its power. We're looking to discard the Griffin, as I said with Imlerith. This unit here, good tempo, good thinning. You can use it round 1 or 2. With Caranthea, we're looking to spawn a 1 power base copy of a monster unit with a provision cost of 10 or less from our hand on this row. The target for Caranthea is going to be the Koshi, because we're doing double Koshi with this deck. So basically we want to play Caranthea when we're getting a Koshi within Adrenaline range. So we get Koshi to spawn the Endrega Lava. This would usually happen round 2 or in a short round 3. It really depends on how the match is looking. If you think you can 2-0 your opponent, definitely play this in the round 2. Or if not, just save it for a short round 3 with Ozreal and Ghoul. It will play for a lot of points still that way. So what we want to do is basically always keep Koshi in hand in order to use Caranthea for it. Otherwise, Caranthea won't work at all for us here. A backup play for Caranthea could be the Witch Apprentice. I've added Ring in this deck because getting round control is really important for this list. And for a list that needs round control, Ring is great because typically you're going to play into the first round really deep to push really hard for round control. And Ring's just going to get a lot of value, play for a big boost. So this card starts in our hand and it's going to be accumulating 2 points of boost at the end of our turn. Keep in mind, if the opponent passes, this will banish. So time it for the right play for maximum effectiveness. Naglfire allows us to look at 2 random gold cards from our deck. Play one, place the other on top. Because it's random gold cards, I'd suggest you play this in round 2 when you're a bit more certain of what's in your deck and you can time your cards better that way, because it does ensure that we get our gold still into round 3. And I just think it's a safer play, because if you play this round 1 with a lot of random gold cards in your deck, you might pull something like you don't need to at the time. So Koshi's a Thrive unit. Whenever its Thrive is triggered, it's going to spawn a drone in the same row as itself. But like I said, we're looking to play this on Adrenaline 4, and we're going to get Endrega Lava, which is going to be really strong towards the end of a match, considering how tall we're going with some of the point slams later. So with Koshi, like I said, we're saving leader ability when both Koshis are down for maximum Thrive activation. And you could bleed the opponent hard into round 2 and just save double Koshi for a short round 3 if possible, or just go for the 2-0. Spear Tip's getting thinned out by the Sleeping Spear Tip, so we always want this in our deck. With Mamuna, we're looking to play Mamuna round 2 to help push for a strong bleed, get some good cards out of the opponent. It has an order ability where it banishes a bronze unit from the graveyard, boosts itself by its power. So what we want to do with Mamuna is banish the Griffin in graveyard and then thin the other one out from our deck. It will go to the same row as Mamuna. Great tempo. And then we've got She Who Knows here. At the end of the round, give resilience to the highest base power unit on your side of the battlefield. She Who Knows can be great in round 1 to be played late towards the end of your remaining plays, just to keep her safe. If not, round 2 obviously. With She Who Knows, as long as there's Sabbath each round, she'll remain on the board the entire match. So you can have She Who Knows throughout the entire match from beginning of round 1 to round 3 if you can keep meeting that condition. But I always love adding She Who Knows in monster decks because she really sets up a good condition for the 2-0 of the opponent. Okay, so now that I've run you guys through the list, I'm just going to explain how to execute the strategy for this deck most optimally. So this is the kind of line of play I'd take when playing this deck. Round 1, when we're going first, you open up with Wild Hunt Hound, you give it Stratagem. If you have Neckers, you could play those first before that. And then what you're going to look to do from there is play cards like Spear Tip, Asleep, Imlerith, discarding the Griffin, play your Witch Apprentices out, play She Who Knows, play Ring. That should be enough points to get you round control. Into round 2, you bleed with Mamuna, what other ever passive points you may have left over. You can play Megascope at that time. Toad Prince. If it's looking good, you can commit your whole entire hand and go for the 2-0. But if not, just pass round 2, and in a short round 3, what you can do is go Caranthir into Koshi. You play the other Koshi out, and the second the other Koshi is played out, you hit leader ability, trigger the Thrive of the Koshis, and then what you can do from there is you've got Ghoul consuming a Griffin, and you've got Osrul for a final play, and it should trigger a lot of points and hopefully win you the match. So I hope you're going to enjoy this list and the following matches. Please share your feedback down below. Probably keep Spores in case they play a ring. Discard Griffin. We can use Ghoul for later. It's alright. Mr. Anderson. It's been a while. What's up, buddy?
The senses can be fooled easily. Time to get our hands dirty.
Thank you, Turbo. Thank you for the kind words. You're too kind, my friends, honestly. Well, I'm gonna thin a bit because we have to get some tempo here. I play Imlerith. Maybe that's about it.
Here's our chance.
Slow. I could also wait to play it a bit late. Could consume this. What's up, Anderson? How are you, my friend? Thank you for coming onto my stream. So good to see you here.
Music marries cultures, connects folk to one another.
Yeah, that's true, Vass. It is. It's something we got to deal with, right? Okay, here's what I think. We don't consume the milling card because they play Necromancy. They could replay it, but the 4's good now, from what I can see. I think it's a better consume option. That gives us dominance now. That and the Kiki Worker. We can play the 3.
We follow Letho's lead.
What do you think about Arrakis Queen? Yeah, Arrakis Queen's pretty great. It leads for a lot of unique, different styles of play, we'd say. Our ring's gonna be super good here. Because they want to play deep into this round to win. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Hey, what did I tell you? Dead Necromancy.
Time to get our hands dirty.
What did I tell you, my friends? Yeah, I can't even use that. My deck's not really running specials. Well, anyway, I don't want to give them access, and that thins. That's a little trick they do. We gotta keep pushing, man. We gotta do our thing. Yes! Yes! Oh! That's what we like to see. Thank you. She knows what to do.
The state stars reflected in a pond. The night
Gets Griffin out. Vilgefort's gone. Uh-oh.
Ye who wander on the gale, ye we summon, ye we call.
What do I do? I hit my Muna? I'm gonna hold it for ring. That's what I'm holding spores for. Yes, yes. There it is. Now we can do it. Now we play our ring,
Why aren't you listening?
which is fantastic.
Listen to me sing, damn it.
It's all good. Don't worry, my friend. We're here to share our knowledge and get better. There's no wrong answers, only improvements. That's how we like to do it on my stream.
Snap and done.
For the great sun!
Right. Taking you out. You're going down.
You talk enough.
So what do I do now? If I pass for an even? Because I got the Hound. They've got 8. I'm card up. Sometimes you can. Hey, what's up, 98? How are you? Perfect. We'll get Osriel. King of Gwent. I like to keep it humble. I'd never claim such a thing. It just stands for the initials of my name, that's all. I think we want Ghoul, huh? I don't think we care about this. Yeah. Let's do this, baby. All day. We got T-Ball at 13 to be consumed. It's fantastic news, my friends. We shall go with... I think we just open up with Koshi and we hit leader. That's how we're going to play this out, yep? Baby. Huh. Nice. So good, my friend? Yeah, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I wonder what my snares will have captured this time.
Right. Very suspicious from the opponent. Check it out. Ghoul value. We didn't care about info. We're going 2-0.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
That's nothing.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Baby, here we go. Mill all you want. I'm not going the next round anyway.
Barbarian. Bow low.
Check it out, check it out. Gonna play it right here. We're gonna squeeze it in. Oh. Yes. Look at that. 59 at 18. That's a pretty good golem. There we go. Yeah. That's how we do it. It's like morning time for me now. But it'll be pretty sick fun, dude. Maybe you just give me a list of your regular times, and maybe we can make it happen. Like whenever you're usually on, if you got a schedule. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. You're the man, brother. Love it. So it's kind of like mirror match with the leaders. Maybe we got similar style. Wow, they're playing in Draggers. It's a Thrive vs Thrive. Crap. It's pretty cool.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Roxa. Wow, they're playing some real old school Thrive.
Quick, move those hooves, or we'll both be ham.
Right. I could throw down She Who Knows now. Pretty similar lists. So they're gone up by 12.
Fly, Pegasus, fly!
So if I pass, we go up by 4. At least I didn't get resilience with that spear tip. That would have been freaking crazy. Toad Prince could play good, I think. Yeah, I had to do it, man. It was getting down to the wire, dude. It was. Crap. Oh, now, baby. Why? Why you do me like that? Got no idea what I'm pulling with Naglfar, I'm telling you that. Who knows what I'm pulling with Naglfar? It's very sketchy. I don't know, man. Koshi's looking good here. I don't mind Koshi here. You know, we can get triple round carryover with She Who Knows. Just go Sabbath again. So what do I got for the next round? I got some big plays in deck, if I pull them. Other Koshi range draw. I could hit leader. I don't mind a hit leader. In this case, we pretty much reserve it for double Koshi anyway. We could even commit Griffin onto an Endrega, maybe. Looking good. Baby. Consuming the Egan was the call there. That's what got us there, I'm telling you. Wait, they're going first, right? If this is Golden Necker Nova, we're probably not going to be able to keep up with the tempo. Rune Mage? Okay. Well, that's at 10 provisions.
Double the coin and consider it done.
It's interesting. This philosophy of yours affected my viewpoint completely, bro. Please share. How so? Let's share wisdom, my friends. Let's share some positive knowledge together. Why not? We can make Gwent more than just a game. I think at this point, we can't really contend with this round. Look at my hand. Probably just giving up round control. Red coin, always nice, yeah. Yo, Dexter, what's up, my friend? You play with... Really? Oh, cool. Was he the Sea Hill player? I didn't even take a look. Tell him I say hello.
Another battle, another entry in the chronicles.
This is my motto from then. Epic. That's sick, man. That's a mad spawn, huh? Look at that. Are you kidding me? That's really good. Nice. I like it. What am I seeing here? What an epic deck. Wings on 9. Can be interesting. This is a very interesting deck I'm seeing. Troll Porter. This isn't Shin Miri or something, is it? Oh, is this him right now? You mean this match? Ah, right. So you're saying this is Peter, not the one I just had. He's got a sick deck. I like it. What can we do but from here? Ah, right, I get you now. Cool, cool. Hey, don't stream snipe. Don't tell him what cards I got. um... I'll be releasing this deck soon on my YouTube channel. Hope it's not too much of a wait for you. It'll probably come out later in the evening, my time. It's morning time here now. Troll Porter's pretty sick. So, he plays Magic Compass. Yes, it's my new deck, my friend. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Probably goes Resilience, huh? Oh, Destroy. Nice hit. Cool. Sweet.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
He's on 4. Hasn't even used Stratagem yet. Thank God. No way. I can't do much there. She Who Knows was my best bet. Let's see what they're gonna do though. I'm sure they have a strategy. Wait. Guys matter, really.
Music marries cultures, connects folk to one another.
Okay. Magic Compass, probably. Only 2 cards in deck. I think it's Magic Compass. Yeah, that's right. Leaves it? It's pretty good for me. I'm missing my thinning and access cards though, that's the problem here. What if I used Griffin to kill a Necker? Should I do that? Aaron died. You thought I have a Megascope? I have to go Mamuna here, but I'm gonna go into this in this case. And then that could help me get Sabbath. Right. Snowdrop.
Why aren't you listening? Listen to me sing, damn it!
Piggies is good here.
Fly, princess!
think we're in a good spot now. Yep. Corinthia, Koshi, short rounds, very solid.
Sometimes the price is too damn high.
They're surprisingly clean creatures, as it happens.
Thank you for the follow, appreciate that. Wow, well done. Oh my gosh. Respect.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Well done, man, well done. That was freaking beautiful. So how much are we going up by though? Ah, so yeah, he boosted it to give it dominance. So that takes it away from us. So I'll go up by 4. It's gotta be Osrul, huh? Okay, I got She Who Knows in there. Come on, pass now. So I'm just going up by 4, isn't it? Just out of range. Beautiful. Very good high roll. It's fantastic. It's probably... I just go Koshi and hit leader to begin with, I think. Isn't it? He's got Arendite though. He can kill Koshi with Arendite. Thanks for the follow, really appreciate that. Hope you enjoy my stream, my friend. Royal Decree. This could be a target for Toad, if I pull Toad. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, trying to deny my my Thrive. That's why he's boosted Koshi, which is smart. I can still trigger it with Ghoul though. That's how good Ghoul is, because it's gonna go to 8. Just like that. We're gonna use Imlerith to pull one of the golds. We're gonna hit Nugglefar first. Give me, yeah, Spear Tip will be fantastic at 12. Didn't get it. I'm playing this, I'm discarding that. I think we just get it. Lovely. Tell him I said thank you for the match. He's a legend. Pella, probably not. Cool. Raging bear. It's a raging bear, my friends. He's very angry. Alright. Got 1 leader charge out of you. I'm happy. KG with scars. Battle-tested warrior.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Nothing like some overseas plunder and spring.
Oh. That's a lot of damn tempo, man. Thanks for that follow, appreciate it. Means a lot. Let's just get that in graveyard for Mamuna. In any case.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Good. That's right. Take that. Oh.
You've talked enough.
Well, if you want to bleed, you're going into my territory. I do like short rounds with this deck. Ooh. It's all good, Turbo. We're going to stay positive. We're going to bring our unique approach and energy to Gwent. We're not going to be affected by what we're seeing out there, my friends. We're going to remain indifferent, stoic. We cannot be phased. We're going to keep the warrior mentality. We can do this. Nilfgaard looks pretty clean here. I like it. It's going to be great. You think he'll go down? Really? I don't think he quit. I think he's just taking a little time off. Yes. For the Stoics. Right. Yeah, it should be Imlerith. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Nilfgaard is strictly for She Who Knows. I ain't got no problem with that. We're almost there already. Let's stay ahead on points, I think. Yeah, easy She Who Knows. Which Apprentice is gonna smurf? Got Megascope, I like it. Short round. Double Koshi, I was gonna say. Okay, they're passing though. Okay, so they pass. I was expecting them to bleed a lot harder than that. I had to take that line either way, I think. Okay, anyway, we've got double Koshi. Nilfgaard is going to be for She Who Knows. I could save this for more Witch Apprentice value. Okay, so that's gotta go. I probably shouldn't click again now. Let's keep it like this. Going first. They just kill these with leader, don't they? So we got our toad target, which is nice. Neck has survived. We can go Hound next, triggers the Thrive. Then look to play like Witch Apprentice.
Who may wants death on you?
I think it's a good idea. Kung Fu Rabbits, thank you very much for the raid. I really enjoy your Kung Fu on your Twitch streams. It's very good. Very high level. Keep it up, man. Appreciate it. Hello to everyone. Lots of good Kung Fu action. Maybe we play She Who Knows Melee. We'll start to get Sabbath, I think. Oh, we could actually get Osril now. What's melee rate for Osril? Range throws Griffin for us though too. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, Kung Fu's great, man. Ooh.
Easy there, big fella. Easy.
Gotta get Sabbath. We must get Sabbath. Thanks for the follow, really appreciate it, my friend. Hope you enjoy my monsters deck here. I'm trying to win. We're trying to win many matches. As many as possible, in the name of MO. We're gonna do piggies. We get for passive points.
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
A witch's best friend is a pig.
Koshi.
No doubt.
Koshi with leader towards the end. Winning's overrated. Is it really now, Beef? What do you suggest we do? Lose? That's it, baby.
Quick, move those hooves, or we'll both be hanged.
It's all about having fun, baby. Yeah, of course. Winning's nice to aim for, though, too. Let's go Megascope, the Witch Apprentice. Yu-Gi-Oh! I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! In my life, man. I watched it, though. On Cheese TV. Alright. I think it's going to be a lot of points. Ooh. Goodness gracious me. Hjalmar himself. There's no escape for you, my friend. I'm coming. It's gonna be a lot of Thrive popping off in one moment. Oh, you also watched it on Cheese TV? What about Dragon Ball Z? Are you into that? Here we go. Boom. Slam it down. Whoa. Slam it. Nah, it's not enough. Beautiful win, hey? Pokemon DBZ? Yeah, that's exactly like me.